teachers and trainers, professors and professionals, those who are listening, watching from the field of arts, commerce, science and engineering, the most honorable President Mr. Modi ji, respected ministers and doctors, honorable advocates, advertisers and students and advisors, reverend fathers and mothers, affectionate sons and daughters, dear friends, today it is very nice time, nice place, nice section that we are appreciating our Indian education system. How our Indian education system is the most popular and the most praiseworthy, admirable, appreciable system from the ancient time, from the traditional time, from the conventional time. Our India has been a starter, beginner, initiator in providing the truth of knowledge. Our nation basically is known by its spiritual values, moral values, ethical values. So, whenever the world comes under any natural calamity, natural devastation, natural disasters, our India not only helps them, but it learns a lot of things from such kind of imbalances, disturbances in nature. Nature is our true friend. Nature is always friendly, familiar with us. Nature never betray, never deceive, never cheat, never deceive or defeat us. But the worldly people anytime may cheat us. It was written by William Wordsworth when he was closely observing the nature, who is known as worshipper of nature, priest of nature. He expressed in his powerful words to the worldly people. What is the poem that is written by the different poets? According to him, poetry is the spontaneous overflow of our powerful feelings that are recollected in tranquility of our heart and mind. Dorothy Richardson, who was the sister of William Wordsworth, he explained in his words that how the world is being changed, how the world is being changed, how the world is being turned, how and what kind of change to receive the nature. A lot of differences are there. Oceanic difference is there. Any man of this world may cheat, defeat any time, any place. But this is only the nature. According to farmers, internationally, we believe that nature is our true friend. Nature is always friendly. Nature is worshipped. Cognitive and constructivist approach. Today, we are performing cognitive approach to teaching of English. Our scholars or learners, those who consume time with nature, nature teaches them like a teacher. Nature nurtures them like a mother. Nature treats them like a doctor. Nature never leaves any stone unturned. It is the power of nature that our freedom fighters, free thinkers, astronomers, those who came first on this land, those who were the sacrificial bodies, those who were the initiators, beginners and starters of the different religions, those who were not the materialistic. They explained this thing in their words. Our all holy scriptures of this holy land were written in the presence of Lord or presence of God, where there was only the circumstances of nature. who says that if you want to be happy in your life, return to your nature, return to your childhood, return your past, that will make you able to feel the presence of Lord or God forever. It will never make you able to feel alone, because nature itself is a great, it has a great familiarity and friendliness. What is the meaning and implications of cognitive approach to teaching of English? The cognitive approach to teaching of English basically lays emphasis on conscious acquisition of English language as a meaningful system. It seeks a basic in cognitive psychology and a transformational grammar. The study of a language accordingly should involve the control of the language in all its manifestations as a coherent and meaningful system. The competence which the learner will acquire should help learner to use it in real life situations. The emphasis is on rule learning, meaningful practice and creativity. The learner should understand the structure of English language before acquiring the facility in using that structure. If the student has a reasonable degree of cognitive control over the structure of the languages, the facility will develop automatically with the use of language in meaningful situations. The complication of this approach may be outlined. Cognitive approach has rediscovered valuable features in grammar translation method. It approves of a modified, up-to-date, direct method as well. It does not reject or de-emphasize the conscious teaching of grammar and language rules. It further affirms the utility of reading and writing in association with listening and speaking. A very significant inference follows from this cognitive approach. In language teaching, the question of optimal language learning has been one of the most controversial issues. It has bearing on the entire organization of language learning in education system. The characteristics of the learner and concept of individual differences like abilities, personality, motivation, the kinds of learning, the learning process, the age of learner are all theoretical assumed. The influence of initial motivation and attitude might have a tremendous impact on the general intellectual abilities. Dear friends, several guiding principles characterize the cognitive approach to learning a language. First, a living language is characterized by a rule governed creativity. The teaching of English, therefore, should aim at a consciously learned system. Secondly, the rules of grammar are applied automatically in using the language. Thirdly, man is essentially endowed with the skill and ability to learn language. In this regard, the capacities of students have been overrated and those of adults underrated. Language learning can occur at any times in life in a situation of meaningful use, but the standard of achievement may vary depending on purpose, function, and technique of teaching. Fourthly, the proper learning of a language is bound up with meaning and thinking. Meaningful practice rather than drill facilitates the learning to think is that language. Constructivist approach. Write a note on constructivist approach to teaching of English. Constructivism is a view of learning based on the belief that knowledge is not a thing that can simply be given by the teacher to the students. Rather, knowledge is constructed by learners through active mental process of development. Learners are builders and creators of meaning and knowledge. Constructivist teaching fosters critical thinking and creates active and motivated learners. Govt.International in 1989 recounts that a constructivist approach should be used to create learners who are autonomous, inquisitive thinkers who question, investigate and reason. A constructivist approach frees teachers to make decisions that will enhance and enrich students' development in these areas. A constructivist teacher is able to incorporate ongoing experiences